So if you are a parent and or responsible for raising or cultivating children and their intelligence and their social and emotional adaptability, this video is for you. Now, if you were raised in a Black household, you probably heard things like stay out of grown folks' business, don't question adults, mind your business. We were around conversations that we were not necessarily able to participate in. There was a study done where 5 years a researcher studied 3 groups of children in the southern United States: a middle-class Anglo group, which she called Maintown, a working class group that she named Roadville, and then an African-American group that was identified as Trackton. Maintown parents read bedtime stories to their students. Trackton parents did not. Maintown parents not only read to their children, so engaged those children as partners when they were reading and conversing about the book. So, for example, when reading to a 1-year-old child, a mother from Maintown would say things like, "What does the doggy say?" And then she would expect her child to answer with the appropriate response. As the child matures, the questions became more sophisticated, as did the response. The researcher concluded that from an early age, children learn to take meaning from books if they have been read to. If they have not, then answering abstract questions, especially those which the adult already knows the answer to, seemed foreign. Maintown mothers use questions in roughly 50% of their interactions with children from birth onward. But Trackton children, the children may have been present when adults were talking, but they were not included in conversations because they were not seen as legitimate conversational partners. This difference in early socialization patterns had clear results. So the Anglo children went to school ready to answer questions posed by the teachers, whereas the African American children were unprepared to cope with questions that seemed strange to them. They didn't understand why a teacher would ask, "What color is the truck?" When he or she already knew the color or knew the answer. The students would not answer, causing the teacher to draw the false conclusion that they did not know the answer. So I know that this is probably not news to many educators and even many parents, but for me, it made it very clear about how important it is for us not to keep everything from our children. And even as we're reading books and asking the questions that then could create in the children's brain a pattern of answering questions. And so I just want to offer this to you, and prayerfully it will make a difference in you or your child's life. God bless you.